Hi, I'm Michell. I'm Chair of Trustees for the Roseland Multi-Academy Trust. I think about 3 years now. I've only been chair since September, so that's quite recent. Before that, my kind of remit was looking at the primary schools and at special educational needs across the trust. In a previous life, I was a primary executive head teacher, and I was actually head of some schools that fed to the Roseland school. So I've always sort of had a very strong commitment to this area and to Roseland as a school. I had to take early retirement due to ill health from that, but I still wanted to be part of education. Well, I've worked in education for over 20 years, so I felt I wanted to kind of give something back. I think having been a head teacher, I understood the value of governance and have always appreciated those people as volunteers. Sometimes you need someone kind of outside the operational role to look more strategically at decisions being made. So as a trustee, we're there to kind of support and verify certain strategic decisions. But we know we've got a very competent team of operational people who are doing the kind of day-to-day running. So just nice to have that oversight of education. As a parent also, it just means I feel I've got more of a hand in my own children's education and I understand it better. So I aspire to be, so whether or not I actually am, but I think it's look at things objectively. As a parent governor, it can be quite difficult because you have to kind of push what you see through your own children's eyes to the side and remember that it's not just about your children, it's not just about their school, it's about all the schools and all the children. Our mission statement is that we want every child to succeed. So that does mean everybody, and of course trying to reach everybody's needs and giving the best offer for every single child and the wider school community can be difficult, and it's all those kind of strategic decisions that as trustees we're making that have an influence on that. I think seeing schools on an improvement journey, schools fluctuate, they're working with human beings and children particularly, so then we'll have ups and downs and there'll be challenges inevitably. So I think some of the schools have really gone on a journey, and even if they're from a very strong starting point, you still see that improvement. Plus the educational environment is constantly changing and the political aspects of that. So just kind of feeling like you're helping to guide through that journey and then going into schools and seeing what you've heard is happening for yourself, for reality, and seeing the children is always really rewarding. I think when you look at the number of people that you're influencing, so we're talking about thousands of children across our schools, but it is a lot more than just the children, it is the families, it is about the community. Schools are central to all the locations that they're in. So you're having a massive impact on all the people that are part of the school, not just educationally, but socially and all kinds of other areas as well. I think as a parent, you feel like you're more informed about education. You feel you've got more of a say in your child's education. And then, despite the challenges, which are always going to be there, you see improvements and you see things come into fruition, and that really is rewarding.